very wet. Not predicted to be a wet qualifying, so being fantastically slow in the wet is not going to be a problem for tomorrow morning. Welcome to Radical Underdogs, and today is race day for the BRSCC Mazda MX-5 Clubman Championship. We did testing yesterday, there's a video on that. It rained quite heavily overnight, so the track is going to be pretty green for qualifying, but there are a couple of sessions before us. Does look like it's a dry day. Yesterday was pretty terrible. So we are ready to go into qualifying.
And you've got Future Will doing the commentary here for the qualifying session at Snetterton. Just doing some warm-up here. Managed to get a lucky grid position in terms of qualifying, and actually out the back, and I sort of tried to create a whole big gap so I didn't have to have this problem, which is actually the fastest lap. So coming round here onto the main straight, and you'll see actually picking up quite a decent tow from the car in front, and the problem with this, of course, is that you end up being very, very close towards the end of the lap and having to lift off. So as we are going down the main straight, this is pretty much the longest straight I think we go to in the MX-5 series. So bouncing off the rev limiter in fourth, you sort of have to decide whether or not you're going to bother going into fifth or not. I didn't have to in any of the races, and that's probably because I'm so slow, so I just bounce off the rev limiter for a bit. And you know, sort of making your way down into the final corner, and as you see, sort of catching right up here, and actually with half a second up on the lap timer, you can see that in the middle, and actually we're losing tenths by sort of following behind here, so we lost a couple of tenths through this corner, which means there probably is more time in this lap for me, and I think that I sort of completely recognise that, and here we go back onto another lap, where I think I make a few mistakes. So take a note of this mistake around this corner, sort of 2 or 3 tenths coming into this, getting a bit of oversteer on the exit, that's going to be important actually for the race. And here we go, just out-braking ourselves and having to run over the grass, and that is the end of that lap. And with only a 15-minute qualifying session and 2-minute 30 lap times, not many chances. And back to past Will.
So qualifying today, we got a 2:28, which is not great, but I can't do that much better. And in mid-pack, I think 14th out of 20, or 15th, 16th maybe? I think 16th out of 22, so not as good as Silverstone, but a really quick turnaround to get this car out for the race, which is in only 15-20 minutes time. So yeah, really quick turnaround.